Welcome back to Minecraft Bingo. This is Fetchr 5.3 by Noinizer, and it's time now for the 5 in a row bingo challenges. Let's generate a new card for the first of the two 5 in a rows. We're trying to get bingo in a row, column, or diagonal in the quickest time possible. There are pumpkins. There's Cherry Grove. That's quite nice. We're close to it too. It's not that high up. Savannah. Lots of bamboo. There's a panda. One panda right there. What else? That's about it. I don't see anything else. There's mushrooms over there. That is not a pale garden, I think. Yeah, it's just a regular old roofed forest. There is pumpkins, there's sugarcane, there's mushrooms, red and brown. And I think that's it. Let's take a look at the card and see what we want to go for here. I think egg is out. I don't like exposed cut copper. Too much wait time there. I think we can't do moss probably. Sweet berries has got to be out. I don't even see taiga. Okay, I didn't see that before. Pillager outpost. Does that change anything? No, there's no crossbow on the card. I don't want to do empty map anyway. Or the carrot on a stick. There's no pumpkin on the card either. So what do we do? Looks like the Cherry Grove doesn't matter much since the row and column are out. What about the diagonal? Well, I don't know where to get an emerald, and I don't want to do glow ink. I think this diagonal is also going to be out, but I'll leave it for now. Is there anything good we can do? There's geode is out. It looks like it's got to be the center column. What do we need? We need 1 flint. We need 3 wool and red dye. Dripstone block, mushrooms, red and brown, and a bone. It's an interesting list. Do we have sheep? Don't remember listing sheep among our assets here. I don't think that there were any. And is there wool? There could be wool at the pillager outpost, but I don't see it. And I won't be able to see it until I get there. I don't know about that. What about the dripstone? Is there a cave with dripstone nearby? That has nothing. I mean, there could be, because there is Cherry Grove all over the place. So there could be dripstone here. If not, there is probably Lush Cave, which could give us the moss block. That wouldn't be too bad to pivot to, depending on what we got in the Pillager Outpost chest. Alright, so we'll call this Plan A, the center column. Plan B will be to pivot to the center row. But only if we have carrot and string. No carrot and string, we have to keep trying for the center column. Alright, we know what we need. Bone, mushrooms red and brown, dripstone block, wool and red dye, and a flint. Let's get started and see how quickly we can get bingo here. First, we do need a few tools. Where's the closest tree? There, I think. Can we actually pull this off? I mean, without... Can we actually get all the center column items without looting the pillager outpost? We could, right? And can the pillager outpost have bone? Because I don't think it can. Is there bone on the loot table? I'm not sure. I know there's string. Don't remember seeing a bone on the loot table. Maybe we should just not loot the pillager outpost. It's kind of inconveniently located. And we might be able to get a faster time if we avoid it. I don't know. That's a tough decision, actually, to make. But I think right now I'm leaning toward no pillager outpost. That might be a mistake. I may regret that later. But for now, I'm planning to avoid it. Let's just make tools the usual way. We'll go after mushrooms next. And then... we'll find a gravel patch for flint, grab a poppy for red dye, and try to find some sheep. That seems like a plan. Now, I know that there is sometimes wool at the pillager outpost, which is one of the reasons I was tempted to go there. Do I need a furnace? I don't, right? Yeah, no furnace. Okay, so we're done. Let's pick this up. I need more wood, but we can get that somewhere else. Down here, for example. So let's just go after our mushrooms now. We need a red mushroom and a brown one. Red and brown. Okay, birchwood is fine. Mushrooms and sheep and gravel. Let's see what we can find. There's pumpkins there. And where are we going to find... Is that a sheep? That is not sheep. Let's go this way. I don't see a gravel patch at the moment, so we're not going to do that yet. And I think I'm going the right way for mushrooms. I hope that's true. Let's see, we don't need coal and we don't need copper. There's the mushroom I saw. Red one is right there. Let's go for it. Okay, gravel patch. Quick flint. Hey, it doesn't get much quicker than that. Okay, red mushroom. Yes, we can do it here. I think I picked up already. Okay, brown mushroom. Brown mushroom now. And I still need dripstone, so we should check whenever there's a cavey area to make sure I'm not missing dripstone. There is some cave up there. I don't see dripstone inside. No, I don't. There's another cave here. Is that worth looking at? Probably not. Oh, there's dripstone inside. Well, that is definitely worth looking at. How do we get there? Oh, I thought I could make that jump. I couldn't. Place gravel. I also saw a mob I was scared of. Okay, we got the dripstone. I don't care about anything else in this cave, I think. Let's get out. Let's get out. Yep, we're going up this hill now to find brown mushroom. And I still need sheep. Okay, there's a red flower over here, a poppy. We'll grab that for dye. That's mushrooms, make red dye, and I still need sheep and a brown mushroom. Oh, I should have went in the cave for a bone. Do we go back? I don't think we can go back. We'll find a different cave. Okay, sheep is more important at the moment. Let's see if we can find one. Dripstone was lucky, but we're not saved by it. We still have a lot left to find. Mostly we just need sheep now. There's some sheep over here with brown wool. That should be fine, right? Because we can make a brown bed. Oh, that's not great. Okay, sheep number 1. Right, sheep 2. Come on, drop me your wool. And sheep 3. Let's craft quickly. I want to make sure we can get this done here. Make a bed, a brown bed. Dye it red. That's a thing, right? Okay, I need a red mushroom. No, I don't. I need a brown mushroom. Where can I get that? Taiga, maybe? And I need a bone. Let's try the bone first. Maybe we'll finish on the mushroom instead. Let's see if there's any skeleton in here. Skeleton, skeleton. Oh, how I would like to see a skeleton. There are no mobs, except... Oh, there's a zombie. Okay, there's a skeleton right there. Skeleton is a little bit farther away than I would have liked. I'm gonna die. Okay, eat some food, eat some food. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, maybe. Okay, dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Eat the food, eat the food. Quickly now. Okay, there we go. Heal some hearts. Go in for the bone. No bone. We only got arrow. That's absolutely the worst thing that could have happened. Okay, eat food again. Toss these. Why are there no more mobs here? I was really counting on another skeleton. I see a creeper. 2 creepers, okay. Yeah, 2 creepers, very good. Let's go back in for one more chance at a bone. No, all that spawned was creepers. There's a skeleton. Okay, okay. Come on, don't disappoint me this time. Yes, we got the bone. Now I need to get out of here. And all we need is a brown mushroom. Can I get out of this cave with my life? That will be the first challenge. I'm a little bit low at the moment on hearts. Okay, this is slow. And how do I get out of this cave? I can't remember how I got in. Okay, this looks like the place I want to be, but where's the exit? No, I don't see an exit this way. Okay, I see an exit this way, though. Let's try to make it over there instead. I just went the wrong way, perhaps. Alright, give me a boat. I just need a brown mushroom to wrap this thing up. It's already 8 minutes, though. So we're almost out of time. We can definitely do it in under 10, I think. I should have maybe looked harder for a brown mushroom when we were in the roof forest, but now we've got to find one somewhere else, which can be difficult. They sometimes generate on the fallen logs, I noticed, so even just a regular forest might be good enough. But not here. I don't see... Okay, I guess we have to go back over to the roof forests, which is not great. So I don't even see brown mushroom there. Only red. Okay, there is brown right there. How did I not see that earlier? I don't know. I just didn't, I guess. All right, let's get up top here. We'll just climb. And we need to get up to the brown mushroom quickly now. Did I get one? I don't see one. Did one fall? Okay, there we go. Lots of brown mushrooms. Okay, make a bowl. And then make the stew. Alright, well that wasn't terrible. 9 minutes, 28 seconds. I guess we'll keep that one. And let's go ahead and jump into another. Let's generate a new card for the second of the 2 5-in-a-row bingo challenges for this episode. We're trying to get bingo in a row column or diagonal in the quickest time possible. Let's see what we got. We've got jungle and savanna. There is mangrove swamp. And an amethyst geode. That's kind of lucky. Hopefully there's one on the card. Let's take a look at the card. I don't see any shipwrecks or villages. There's the card. We have... we're not going to go for blue trim leather boots. No, we're not. I don't think we can do poison arrow. I don't want to do egg for the pumpkin pie. TNT minecart is probably a no. Pale hanging moss, also a no. There are no amethyst geode items on this card. Are there? No, the answer is no, there isn't. No fermented spider eye. No, thank you. Redstone's not great at the center of the card, but we could technically do it. And then there's glow ink, which I don't like, especially since there's no deep ocean here. What can we make work here? I'm looking at the center row now. It's 3 iron for a pick, block of redstone, mushrooms red and brown, block of lapis, block of kelp. The glow ink is the problem. Is there anything better? I guess if we're going to go down for redstone, we could do the piston and the redstone block instead. Plus the flint, 3 leather, 9 sugarcane, and the ink sack. Because the ink sack's got to be easier than the glow ink for sure. The diagonal, I think, is out. It's got to be either the center row or center column. Which one do we like better? Both of them have redstone. Both of them require iron. Which one is better? Well, do we have mushrooms red and brown? That's a good question to ask, because I don't see red. So maybe we don't go for the stew, which means the column, which is good because no glow ink, but it's bad because 3 leather. How do we get leather? I don't see leather here. There's nothing visible. Okay, there's a village. Village could give us the bookshelf, maybe? Okay, so we should go to the village then. There's also like a hidden swamp in this valley, but I don't care about that. We're just gonna run around the corner to the village, make tools along the way, hope that we get the leather. We might even be able to do a redstone trade over there. Okay, we're going for the center column. Let's get started. Ink sac, 3 leather, 9 sugarcane, 9 redstone, 10 redstone, 1 iron, and the flint. Let's just punch a tree here. We'll take the wood with us. And I want to go straight over to the village to see what we can get there. But I'm sure that we will see some stone along the way where we can stop for tools. What tools do we need? All of them, I think. Plus a furnace just in case. Just in case we need to smelt iron. There should be an iron golem, but I don't know if it will drop 5. We might need a pickaxe. I don't know. Alright, we've got sticks, we've got crafting table. Let's go find some stone. There is stone right up here, I guess, we can grab. Is that the closest, easiest? No, this is easier right here. Let's just stop here for tools quickly. And we'll go ahead and make the boat indoors because there's a tree right behind me that we can chop right after we get our tools crafted. Yeah, I think this is okay. It's okay to stop for this, even though we know there's a village coming up. It's probably better that we enter the village with some items. Alright, that's enough for tools. Let's craft them all. If we're going to do redstone trade, we might want to make a hoe to mine hay bales. It's a savanna village. There should be hay bales. This will help us with any smelting we might need to do. Let's just make sure we grab enough cobblestone for 1 furnace. In fact, let's make the furnace. And then it looks like we have enough cobblestone already. If we need to make a hoe, we can. Alright, let's chop this tree for wood. And it's time to go to the village. We hope that there is a book house, but we don't know. We hope that there's an iron golem, but we don't know. And I need gravel. Here's gravel. Quick flint. Can I have some flint? No. No, there's no flint for me. Okay, I'll just take the gravel then. We'll find some flint later. Another gravel patch right here. Another chance for flint. Just need 1. There we go. Alright, we're on the card. Looking for leather, looking for sugarcane. I should have grabbed this probably. Let's go back for it. I keep forgetting that I might actually need to craft this bookshelf myself. More sugarcane across the water. I don't think I care. There's going to be some over here somewhere. Squid. I need ink sac. Okay, there's cows right there. Let's collect some leather. Because I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a book house. I'm almost certain that there isn't. Did we get leather? I don't know. Stop climbing the hill, sir. I need your leather. And I don't even think I got enough yet. Why are you guys all the way up here? Let's see. You... Okay, you dropped leather. That gives me 3. Okay, that's exactly what I needed. Into the village we go. We could maybe find... Oh, that's a smoker. I don't think I have anything to smoke. Let's just break that. Thank you. There are armadillo here. What I want, though, is paper. Okay, we got bread instead, and there is paper here. I don't need the map, right? Or the compass, or the bundle. Oh, the bundle is on the card. I'll take that. I'll take the bundle. And we do have enough paper now to make the bookshelf. So, and there's a iron golem right here. Let's try to get some iron from this guy. Right. I see firefly bush. We don't need it. I need ink sac, and I need redstone. I haven't really looked to see if we're going to get redstone trade here. I just assume we're not going to. But that doesn't mean the village wasn't lucky. Okay, 3 iron is not enough, but let's just make the pickaxe, I guess. And what else can we do here? So, is this a cleric? No. You have more paper, maybe, and more food. I'll take it. Okay, let's just go ahead and make the bookshelf then. I think we can afford it now. So we'll do that, and then make the books, and make the bookshelf. Next, we need to try to find the ink sac, and then we can go underground. I still need 1 more iron. Okay, right there's a squid. I should have used a boat, maybe. It's fine. Oh, there's one right here, too. Okay, we got the ink sac. We just need 1 iron and 1 redstone. And there's no trade, right? So there's no point to look, I think. 1 iron, 1 redstone. That's all we need. Let's just dig down. We got a quick pick. It shouldn't be... Ooh, we're pretty high up, though. Well, that'll give us a chance to find iron on the way down to redstone, right? Okay, this is not what I was expecting, but I am prepared. I was not prepared for that. What's up with these water-filled caves? I would like to know. And it doesn't even go up, or it doesn't even go down, it goes up, which is terrible. Okay, give me 1 iron on the way down to redstone, and we'll be all set. Okay, there's our iron. I need to smelt it, of course, but let's just keep going. We're looking for redstone, but we're too high up. And I don't care about the cave, not at this level. We need to get sub-zero. Okay, copper I don't need. Thank you for that. Aha! Deep slate. We're getting closer. We just passed 0 Y level. How much redstone? 10. So I need 3 ore? 3 ore, I think. There's more iron. I'm not going to stop for that. Did I even craft a furnace yet? I can't remember if I did. I did. Okay, let's put that on the hotbar. And we're just looking for redstone now. We're low enough finally, but the lower we get, the better our chances will be. There's diamonds. Just 1? Just 1? Okay. 1 diamond. Kind of random. We've got a cave here, which I guess is fine, as long as it leads us to redstone. There's a slime. That is hilarious. I don't see redstone here. That is a problem. Let's check the other way. There was some more caves somewhere. How did that slime spawn all the way down here? I don't know. What's our Y level? 41? I guess we could technically go a little lower. I mean, this cave is lucky, but no redstone is not so lucky. Let's go a little bit lower. Maybe staircase down. Try to expose some blocks here. We're running out of time, though. We're coming up on 9 minutes. Okay, there's our redstone. So put the furnace down first. Pop in the iron and mine the redstone. I need... How much is that? I think I got enough. Let's do... I'm not going to get any fireworks down here, but let's make the block. And now all I need is a piston, which I can get right now. There. Yeah, no fireworks, of course. I knew that was going to happen. 9 minutes, 10 seconds, and 8 was our time. I guess there's nothing really to stay down here for. Let's just go back to the lobby. And that's actually going to do it for this episode of Minecraft Bingo. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.